Here's a garden tip.
From our garden to yours.
Did you realize plants have played a major role in modern medicine? Well, I guess we've all used aloe creams, right? We get a little burn, something like that, rub them on our skin, but they've done much more. And with us is Dr. Eric Potts, Master Gardener and also a physician. He's going to talk to us about some of these great plants we have out there. I would guess in all your training and everything, this is kind of a natural for you to get interested in the plants and the chemicals that come from them and things like that.
Yeah, it is. As training through residency and medical school, we were taught that plants actually contributed to our medicines, but that was it. As a master gardener, I thought maybe review this process and look into see how they really were derived and how they shaped our society and our medicine.
It's just a natural for you. It's really kind of neat. Now, you've brought one, the Madagascar periwinkle over there. Just kind of hold this one up a little bit here for us. I've got it there. Got a pretty flower on it and everything. But this, how do they find plants like this? I mean, are people using them and we just pick up from that or what?
This is native to Madagascar. Some people consider it a weed here now. It's pretty prevalent in Central Florida. 8 species exist. The people in Madagascar had been using that for hundreds and hundreds of years to treat diabetes, to control blood pressure. Wow. And when some scientists said, well, maybe I'll look into that. And this became one of our first chemotherapy agents, Oncovin, used for blood cancers.
Yeah, is it still used today? Or?
It's still used today, and it's still refined. There's about 4 different ones that come from this. And an interesting fact, the women who used this in Madagascar developed a poisoning from it, and they lost their hair, which is a side effect of modern chemotherapy.
Oh yeah, that's right, exactly. Well, that must be neat to go back and find that information out and see what's been happening like that. I know a lot of the plants in this stage, we don't want people to go out and just grab the plant and start eating it or something like this because it can be poisonous.
Yes, there are over 70 poisonous alkaloids in this plant.
Wow.
And I want to stress during this conversation, do not go out and eat these plants.
Don't be your own physician, in other words. Let somebody else help you with that. And we have a lot of other plants. One we don't have here, for instance, is foxgloves, digitalis.
Digitalis, exactly.
Comes from that one there, and I grow foxgloves,
And people have eaten the leaves of that, and a couple times a year in the U.S. we have fatalities or emergency room visits.
How about that? Now, you've got another plant here, and what is this one? It's a yam-like plant.
It's a yam plant. It's related, I brought it because it's related to the Dioscora, which comes from the Greek Dioscorides, who is the Greek physician and botanist who did a lot of research on these. This plant is very socially prominent because it is the drug that comes from this is orthonovum, which is the first birth control.
How about that? Yeah. Wow. And how do we discover something like that? I mean,
that's interesting.
I saw you light up on that.
A group of 3 scientists, Mexico, America, and Hungary, went down to isolate a cortisone hormone. What they found was progesterone precursor. They never thought in a million years that they would go look for cortisone and come up with the birth control, and that has revolutionized women.
How about that? So they found that. Were people using this plant for birth control?
They actually were.
Were they really?
They were using it for birth control, but the interesting thing is the precursor that they found, there's no enzyme in our body that can convert that to progesterone. And there are still health markets that do use this and propose that it can be used for hot flashes. But it does have a lot of lowering your blood pressure, lowering your cholesterol, has a lot of benefits.
Don't go out and start chewing on it.
Don't go out.
Last one, we got to be quick about this one here, but it looked like a piece of stem here. It looks like it'd be a good something to defend yourself with.
Yes.
But what else?
It's also a great thing to defend yourself. It's cinchona. It came from Peru and Bolivia, and it's used to make the anti-malaria drug quinine. And the Indians back there used this for thousands of years to treat fevers. They didn't know what the fevers were caused from, but they knew that to use the bark.
And this goes way back, doesn't it?
Thousands of years.
Yeah, because I think even during the gold rush, people needed quinine or were looking for it.
A lot of these drugs go back thousands of years. These have been found, the yam has been found in Egyptian pyramids. These have been found in mummified Peruvian.
Eric, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Run out of time, as always. So if you want more information on some of these plants, I'm sure you can call the Orange County Extension Service. Eric is a master gardener. He'd be happy to tell you more about it, and I'm sure they have some bulletins that might help you out also. So just kind of interesting information, neat to know.